Cause you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down.
Hello. Finally, we are back after like a short break and with a new stream as well. So sorry for that. There was some kind of like issues from the backside of the YouTube, whereas our stream was like suddenly turned off for some reason. But once again, we're back. Once again, welcome over to the show. And this is your host, Torix, towards the Global Girls Championship, which I will be casting tonight. And with that 4 match, that is the last match of today. The first 3 are already done. You can check it out on the channels as well. But moving on to the last match, going straight up towards the plane flight, we can see once again the plane taken a corner side from the Novo Pnoy towards the Jojo pool. The both containers sides are gonna be like the start and the finish of this final like a plane line of the day number 1. But once again, with that, the teams are also taking their flights. The teams are also like going towards their particular locations, whereas the teams, as they are dropping, why don't we go and check out the MVP of the match number 3 once again with a high quality definition. You can say S2G eSports Renetta is that person that is gonna have that MVP for the with the 6 kills. Match number 3, and we already saw the damage was 1200 something over towards this girl's side. But once again, with that, the MVP of the match has been done. Moving back on towards the game, we can see the plane flight once again in towards this area, going straight from Novo towards the Giorgio. But the circle is just gonna take a hard shift towards the northern angle, towards a northern region, whereas Severny, Zarki, shooting range, Brozok, Yasnaya Poliana, and at the same time, the northern side city is going to be inside of that circle. And even the containers and the back city, the western side city, is gonna be accessible for the teams right now. With that, the circle, it's just gonna be a hectic circle this time. This circle is super hectic. Team XFLEX, Team GSX, and at that same time, in the Novo Pnoy, we can see the Team S1 and ETP kind of like close by to each other. So going straight up towards these two particular teams and seeing how well are they gonna actually like engage with one another. Because of, once again, Hira, I think for some reason is AFK or disconnected in towards this location, in towards this particular location. But at that same time, Ariyat, she is over here right at that very front side, but at that same time, there's a kind of a cover towards this angle, whereas Hira is in the safe side because of that, because of that singular thing. And once again, with Team S1, with all 4 of their players are being alive, with all 4 of their like girls being into the match, Team ETP is gonna be the same as well. And just with that beautiful pinch of a luck that they actually like even did not lose their 4th player as well. It's just gonna be amazing. It's just gonna be like super OP for these teams. A total of 18 teams that totally has joined out this match. But once again, in towards this Novo Pnoy area, we can somewhat determine, yes, maybe there will be fight against the Team S1, and at the same time Team ETP. Who's gonna be that winner? Who's gonna be like the one victorious around it is gonna be the major question. Because for now, slowly and steadily, the player from S1. Dariyat is coming close by, just taking another buggy and moving out of this position because she knows that staying here is just gonna deem like a bad factor of the team. It's gonna be like there's a chance that she can get eliminated in towards this area, but once again she's coming inside of that house. She's gonna take that level 3 backpack. She's gonna go back out, get into the buggy and move out of this location because they know they don't want to fight in towards the early stages of the match. They don't want to engage with one another in towards the early fights because the only reason that they don't want to do it is because they want to stay into a safer region. They want to like make sure that none of the teams and none of the players are able to eliminate them because this is the last match. If you're not getting a good points for yourself in towards this last match, you're going to be only be given 4 matches from tomorrow. That will be like a bad thing for you. That may just determine a bad thing factor for you because not only you're gonna be super like composed in towards this area, you have to make sure that in the next 4 matches you get at least that much point that you can get a top 5 position because the top 5s are what's gonna have that beautiful, and I say beautiful, prize pool factor. The prize pool factor is just gonna be given out to those top 5 teams, top 5 locations, which will be determined tomorrow who's gonna be that person, who's gonna be that team that is gonna receive it. But once again, moving on towards the match, we can see once again the region of the Jojo pool containers the cities and the hospital, whereas the teams kind of are slowly and steadily coming towards the same particular area. There can be some potential threats towards the team. There can be some potential like fights in towards this area, but it's not happening for now as the team R4MV. These girls are also going to be in towards the hospital area, just holding out that area because they know like into towards the early stages and towards the first circle they don't want to actually fight. They don't want to actually engage. They don't want to like actually like fight against each other in this particular location, in this particular like place. And that is one of the reason that these girls are making sure that none of the scenario, none of the fight actually goes towards them. None of the fight actually like go in towards their disadvantage side, and that is the reason they're staying into a safer location. That is the reason that they're staying into a safer position for now. But the circle, as soon as it's gonna start slowly and steadily coming towards them, it's steadily starts to like crumble on them, then will be that time that the teams will be forced to take out the fights, will be forced to take out the initiative first on towards this area. For now, to move it on to the team IQ, Anna for some reason just jumped out of the car for some reason, and at the same time was spotted by HYVE, eliminated at that point. Team IQ has lost to one of their players. The first blood has been drawn against the team IQ. This particular location, team HYVE, as soon as they're coming close by as well. Yuroko and Empress, both of these 2 players are going to be coming close by slowly and steadily from the back angle. There's going to be definite fire on the team IQ as well. But with this case scenario, Empress, she's going to fire. It's going to be a 1 versus 2. It's going to be a 1 versus 2. Slowly and steadily, 1 with 5, 1 with 5 towards the particular places. In which case scenario, well, look at that. She's going to be here. She's going to be reloading the gun, which is not going to determine her safety in towards this particular location, leaving only Christina as the final hope for the team. And with that fire, Christina finally also got one of the player down as well. Not only that, as soon as Anna was eliminated, the fight has started against the team HYVE. So far, 1 kill has been done on the team IQ, and at that same time, team IQ also has 1 kill for their self as well. There can be a grenade, there can be a throwable because in the backside there is 1 player from the team HYVE that will be given out her location, that will be given out the other team enemy side location, Christina location towards the other team. Whereas there can be potential threats of the throwable scenarios, in which case scenario there comes a throwable, not doing a single amount of damage, not doing a single damage on towards the player. No splash, no nothing whatsoever. But at that same time, Christina, how is she gonna survive is going to be a major question, because right now they are coming throwables. The throwables are being thrown right at this very particular location. Nobody's getting hurt, nobody's getting damage from this throwables. But at that same time, Christina, as the final hope of the team, how will she actually hold out this position? Because from the backside there is another team, which is the team IHC. There can be coming a grenade from the Christina side, which will hurt Empress if it actually made a contact. But no, it's it's not going to be done. Empress at the very end moment is just going to be jumping out of this particular position, getting that beautiful like save for herself. But for now, Christina is super like in a pinch vicinity, because not only she does not have any kind of throwables, but finally after looting the crate, she got one of the grenade. This is the only grenade that she needs to like get on the hit. If that grenade actually hits out the player, it's just gonna be amazing. It's just gonna be easy for the rest of the team to like crumble out of their way, because for now team HYVE is actually solely standing because of their two like particular locations. Christina has definite like a gun power that she can actually use to engage with this team, fight with this team. But there goes the grenade. The grenade is gonna bounce back towards her side, which is just gonna be blown up right on top of the floor. Top of floor is gonna be the grenade angle where it's gonna blown up. No one is gonna get hurt this time around. But as soon as Christina is gonna reveal her location, as soon as Christina is gonna go for that reload factor, the two players are gonna get down. One player or eliminated, and with that fire, a 1v4 was completed against the team HYVE. Christina single-handedly not only lost her players, but at that same time got all of the kills for her team as well. So a 1v4 was done by the team AIQ. Christina, she couldn't save her players, which is Natalie, Mariami, and Anna at that same particular location. But at that same time, she did avenge them. She got all the kills for herself. She got the eliminations on towards the players of the team HYVE. But during that time, during that fight, the first team that got eliminated, we are already seeing the factor of the circle shift. Just look at that. Oh my god, it's gone to Saverni, whereas the Saverni is already been concluded. The Saverni is already being held up by two of the teams, which if one of them is going to be TSR, other one is going to be team BTR in towards this location. TSR versus BTR may definitely happening, but during that time, team S2G is also not going to stop. They're also going to go for that engagement, in which case scenario, they got one kill so far. Team MARTYRS is going to be down towards their last two players. One of the player, which was Tequila, has been eliminated. Arushi is just going to be staying nearby the petrol pump, but no movement from her side whatsoever, making me think that she might just be AFK, that she might just be AFK or disconnected. At this point, there is going to be no saving her if she is. But at that same time, she just got out of the car. She just got out of that particular car, getting into the safe side. Once again, there is definitely going to be people all around the places that are going to be alive. 17 teams, 60 players, which will be making their way not only inside of that circle, but at that same time, a 1v1, a 4v4, a complete squad versus squad is definitely going to happen in towards these particular locations. So not only the teams are kind of like in towards this particular location, whereas they're kind of like maybe just getting hurt. Team WANNABE versus Team BTR is actually happening, in which scenario Team WANNABE, once again, they're going to be taking out the initiative. NORAX got the eliminations on the team, got the fight on the teams as well. And as she is doing that, as she is getting the engagement on towards the players, how will that affect their particular location? Because judging from Nora's location, is she's gonna be at the shooting range. Any more like out in the open area is gonna be like not good for her. Team Nexus, which is super close by to the team G2R, is S2G, in fact, is gonna be actually engaging with one another. In which case scenario, just look at that. Roda Baby is here fighting against the team S2G ABD, I believe so. But at the same time, the like solo players are moving here and there from the team S2G, making the team Nexus kind of like confused at this point, because just look at that. Ranete just used that buggy to not only bait out the players, but at the same time she just went from super close by towards that location. Shazadi, she's also over here, may just fight against the team, in which case scenario, if she actually like got into the engagement against the team S2G, there are definite chances that the team S2G, despite being like having the bad position for themselves, like not very good position for themselves, they can actually like make the engagements on towards the team, get the kills for themselves. Because even one player that is Penia MVPs right in the backside, there are chances that the team Nexus may just face some heavy casualties in this point. Will that actually happen? Will the team Nexus face casualties, or at the same time will Nexus give out the casualties to the team S2G is going to be the major question. Because just look at that, Mary 444 has came super close by to the team. There are two grenades, one from Shazadi and one thrown out towards the Mary side, which is not gonna like hit anyone, which is not gonna do some kind of damage. door has been blown up, the door has been destroyed. Team S2G kind of like facing out the casualties because his grenade is not gonna like blow up this time just on the random spot. It's just gonna blow up right on the face of the players, which is gonna be Eldor 9. Eldor 9, as soon as she's gonna be knocked out, straight up gonna be given out the revival factor by Mary in towards this particular location. There can be one more grenade inside of that house, inside of that small compartment, which can be a lethal threat for the team, which can be a lethal threat for the player as well. But there goes a grenade, which is not gonna enter out inside of that compartment. It's just gonna do a splash damage on towards the player, and aside from that, nothing else. But at the same time, there goes a grenade from Eldor as well. The Hazel has been taken down. Hazel has been knocked out. Mystify from the back angle, has to be given out a beautiful cover, but at the same time, in the back house, there is going to be Rosa Baby that is also given out the cover. There are going to be a total of 3 players that is coming down the cover right in towards this position, right in towards this particular location, and at the same time, is Shazadi. As soon as she is going to be one of the players that casualties, she's gonna take out one of the players, getting knocked out at the same time by the hand of Team WANNABE. So from the backside, Team WANNABE is gonna be entering out as a third party location. Mystify has been taken down. Shazadi has been knocked out right at this very position. 2 full kills so far has been done by the team Nexus, but there goes the revival factor, but it's not going to affect anything because Norak from the different angle is going to be taking down Hazel as well, leaving Rosa Baby as the final hope of the team. She's going to be throwing her smokes towards the team S2G, and at that same time Team WANNABE as well, because not only these girls are kind of in a pinch because Rosa Baby is the solo player standing for the team. Mystify is going to be here. Her head is super out in the open. Her head was out in the open area, whereas she could have got like the eliminations on towards the side. There goes the grenades on the upper floor, which is not gonna affect anything, which is not gonna like do anything. But from the backside, there is also Team XFLEX that is also coming nearby Team WANNABE. From the back angle, there can be a lot of engagement. Rosa Vivi has been this time around knocked out. Mystify is gonna be giving out that revive. Will Mystify be able to succeed in giving out that rev or not? Because one more grenade means a complete elimination on the team. On the same time, Mystify is staying into a safer region as well, because as soon as she's going to be spotted, she's going to be eliminated by the team S2G in towards this area. One of the players from the team S2G was eliminated in towards that fight, which is Penny MVP. But aside from that, all 3 of the players are going to be alive. All 3 of the players are going to be gun blazing, not only against the team like Nexus, eliminating them, getting the 4 kill, but at the same time a 5th kill also has been done by them. Team XFLEX is also going to be fighting the team GS in towards this point. Been concluded right at that very point, because Catwayne's got 3 kills out of 4 kills. A 1v3 was done by Catwayne, and at the same time the last kill was done by KTM at this position. Team GSK with that beautiful 4 eliminations on towards their side as well. Now we're down to the top 15 position. Now we're down to the top 15 teams that are going to be surviving inside of this last particular match for today, for the day number 1 of the grand finals of the Global Girl Championship. So each and every single one of the team have to be now from this point onward. Be careful, because even right now the 3rd circle is closing on. Team WANNABE is going to be fighting with the S2G. Mary 444 has taken down one of the team WANNABE player, which is going to be Wingsy. She's going to be giving out some kind of reviver throughout the smokes, throughout like particular locations, whereas as soon as she's revived, she's going to be getting into the backside, going to be going prone, and after that she's going to be once again ready for the fight as well. Team WANNABE, Nora X, she's here, but the location that the team WANNABE have right now is not that good, not that like very much good for them, because not only they can be spotted from the backside like they just got right now from the S2G, as they were like this is not the team expression at the same time the GSK at that point. But once again, the fire has been done. Nora X car is super like low on that HP. The circle has taken a shift. Teams are moving inside of the circle, and Team IG, as soon as they're going to be inside of that circle as well, they're going to be facing off with a lot of teams. They're going to be facing off with a lot of casualties in towards this point. Team IC was looking BTI inside of that car. TSR just in a prone, like get in space, knocking out one of the players, getting a 3 down right from their side as well, leaving NRGS as the final hope of the team. Not only Mikasa needs to be revived as well, Winter, Victoria, these two girls also have to be like revved in towards that point. There goes the grenade, which may just do some kind of splash damage on towards the player, but it's not going to be doing that much damage. It's not going to be doing any kind of damage on towards the player. There goes the smoke, whereas Misaka is getting out that rev from Anna's side. There can be some casualties, there can be some like a comeback from the teams as well, but look at that. Into the kill feed we can see S1 versus the team TSR. At the same time, R4MV, they're going to be fighting. TSR versus team S1 is also going to be happening. There goes the Anna's grenade, which is definitely going to eliminate her own teammate for some reason. Mikasa from the backside is going to be giving out a beautiful cover on the Dine as well, in which case scenario, just look at that. Dine's HP was kind of like a half on the side, but at the same time, Mikasa is on the verge of being eliminated once again. Dinah, she's going to be taking out the random fights inside of that smoke, in which case scenario, there might be some casualties inside of that, but look at that in kill feed. We can see the team TSR versus the team S1 as well. Once again, fighting against each other. Sharko has been taken down by the hand of WANNABE as well. The fire, the engagement are definitely happening one by one, again and again, in towards this area, in towards the circle. When once again, team BB, as soon as they're going to be coming inside of that area, team is not going to let that opportunity go by. IHC is going to be taking out not one but two players of the team BB in towards that particular location. Enna on top of that rock is going to be in towards a position, whereas not only she can be spotted by Dinah, but at the same time there goes a grenade. Oh my god, she was just 0.1 second away from being eliminated. A 0.1 second delay into the grenade could have been the annihilation factor for this girl right now. But the circle has been closed up. Once again, the circle is going to take its shift. Mikasa finally has been knocked out as well. Kuai is going to be fighting against the team IG Christina. Christina has been eliminated, and Lucian has been taken down outside of the play zone. Team BDR is also going to be fighting once again with the BV into a case scenario. Nasty is the solo player along with Berishka in this case scenario. Berishka was given out that revival factor, healed up over towards the 75% marker HP, and once again they are going to be getting inside maybe this particular buggy and move out of this location, because so far so good. The circle is going to be super on the eastern in fact side, in which case scenario team ETP is that only team that is inside of that circle. 13 teams are going to be surviving, in which case team GSK, WANNABE, they might be engaging with one another towards this area. Golu does not like getting two players right at that very knock out, straight up with a single AKM fire. AKM knocked out and eliminated. Noraika also is facing all the same casualties as well. Vinci tried her best to get into the Nora area, but at the same time she was also taken down. Amari is the solo player for the team. Not only solo, but she's surviving with a 1% HP as well. The grenade was thrown. The player will receive some kind of damage, but not the eliminations on towards their side, as Atem is the only player right now being alive for the team. And Atem, as she's throwing out the smokes in towards this area, she does not have any kind of throwables or whatsoever aside from those two smokes and one molly in towards her hand. Team WANNABE is not going to survive, as well as ZMSM is going to be eliminating all of the players from the team of WANNABE with a single-handedly spray, the single-handedly fire. IRICH is going to be alive as well. Team S2G versus team IHC is also going to be happening. Once again, they are fighting against each other, is leaving Mikasa as the final hope of the team. Not only Mikasa, the car is kind of like facing some what is it called, like some difficulties. At the same time, Mikasa's car is not going to stop anywhere. As soon as she's going to be getting inside of that water, there will be like some fires on towards her side as well. Team BV, Nasty is the solo player surviving as well. Pew Pew is also going to be engaging with the R4MP. TSR, they're going to be engaging. BV, Nasty moving on towards this girl. ETP is going to be one of the team that is the dead center, that is inside of that dead center of that area. But at the same time, outside of the circle, team 20, which is the team Lucid in towards this area. Pew Pew has given out all of the first aid kits, I believe, to go right in towards this area. But there goes the first aid kit, a pop in. The first aid kit is definitely going to be done 4 first aid kits, 5 first aid kits. There goes another first aid kit that has been popped up. Pew Pew has been eliminated. O is going to be surviving as a solo player for the team. 9 total teams are going to be surviving. There are still 1 more team, 2 more teams that are still going to get a single position point for themselves, despite being like surviving any of this like 22-minute marker. So definitely there's going to be a lot of casualties for the team into the point section as well. Eldo 9, who was knocked out, has moved inside of that water, has gone into the water, trying to get in, reaching in towards her own teammate bot. Renetta's grenade has just came straight back towards her side, but once again, will that grenade actually affect any of the players or not? Because Team BTR now knows where the Team S2G is going to be, where the Team S2G's players are going to be. Mikasa is going to be inside of that water alive at the same time, but look at that, the fire, the engagement has been done. 8 teams are going to be surviving outside the play zone. Team Lucid is going to be no longer in the game, as they were the one that has taken the number 9th position of the elimination. 6 kills for the Team TSR. All 4 of their players are going to be alive. Mikasa is going to be the solo player with a single kill. Team TSR, they're fighting as well. 7 kills for the Team S2G, and at that same time, a solo player is surviving. Moved on to the Team TSR, 7th kill for these girls as well. Mbooks versus Team Martyrs. These girls are also going to be engaging with one another, leaving the number of the team that was 8 to a total of 6 right now. Team ETP, they're constantly knocking out one of the players. Second player at the same time has been knocked out at the position by the hand of C. 2 players have been eliminated. Third player has been also engaged and eliminated, leaving Haley as the final player for the team. Not only Haley is the solo player surviving for the team, but at that same time, now is the time for the teams to actually like make a difference to get inside of that sector. She's receiving a lot of damage outside of the play zone. Mimic, as she's going to be eliminating. 3 kills have been done. 4th kill have been eliminated, and with that fire, the top 3 positions have been seen by these players. A solo versus a duo versus a trio is going to be happening. Team IR with a duo, which is IRICH in fact with a duo, but at that same time, the solo player, which is the Team S2G Renetta, is taking the fight with the Team ETP, knocking out one of their players, and at the same time, C, who is giving out that revive. Mai is going to be giving out a grenade towards the Renetta side. She's going to receive a splash damage because of that, but no, she has moved particular location to fight against the team, to fight against the players in towards this area. This is going to be this particular location in towards this particular position, and with that fire, there's going to be a lot of damage on towards the player. One headshot was connected on towards the Renetta side. This is going to be a drop shot, but no, it's not going to do anything because Team EDP is going to be having that kill for themselves. A total of 6 kills and 3 players which are still going to be alive. IRICH Raina is going to be coming close by nearby this airdrop, which will have the level 3 is confirmed and a Groza in towards this particular location. Now is the time for Raina to like change out that Kar98 Mohsen with that Groza, because that Groza may just be the only thing that will save her in towards this area. Lyra GX is also trying a level best to get in towards this particular location, to get inside of that circle, whereas the circle is going to be shifted. Once again, Team ETP is outside of the circle. Team ETP is going to be outside. The smokes, the grenades may just come towards her way, because one of the players, that is going to be Nee, is cooking up the grenade. The grenade is definitely going to do a splash damage on towards the player, which is not going to do that much. But at that same time, from the back angle, there's going to be another grenade, not effective whatsoever. Lyra finally has taken down one of the players from the Team ETP, making the fight a 2 versus 2 fight. It's finally being done. Team IRICH, ETP, these two teams are going to be facing off against each other, in which case scenario, just look at Raina's position. Raina is on top of the car, on top of her like Coop at this position. Mai from the back angle, 6 kill for the Team ETP and 7 kill for the Team IRICH in towards this position. Team ETP is on the definite best position at this particular location, and not only like a Team ETP has the circle for themselves, but at the same time, the IRICH, they have to make sure that they come inside of like 20 meter, 10 meter inside of that circle as well, because Raina, as she was like on top of the house, that was a particularly good position as well. But no, the smokes are going to be the decisive factor, whereas the smokes have been deployed, the smokes have been finished, the knee was taken down, making the fight a 2 versus 1. EDP is kind of like facing some of the casualties at the same time. EDP is right now on the verge of being eliminated, because Mai also got like some splash damage on towards the side. Mai is receiving a lot of damage. 4 first aid kits. She has to pop in one of them. She has to get up. She has to move inside of that circle, because this circle is going to determine whether she's going to survive or not. And with that fire, in that case, Raina, and at that same time, the other player from the Team IRICH is going to eliminating the team ETP getting that fourth winner chicken dinner, fourth match winner chicken dinner for themselves. A total of 9 kills done by Lyra alone whatsoever. Oh my god, that is amazing. And I say amazing over towards the player, because Lyra not only was the solo player that was doing any kind of like engagement over towards the player, getting any kind of like eliminations on towards the player. She's the only one that is right now alive, and at that same time getting that beautiful 9 kills for the whole team. And I'm really amazed, the two players that were surviving, Lyra and at that same time Rhina. These two players that was surviving not only managed to like get the winner chicken dinner for themselves, but during the whole match, Lyra was the only one that was doing any kind of fight, that was doing any kind of engagement against the team. On the second spot, we're gonna see the team ETP with the 6 kills in towards their disposal as well. A total of 6 kills in towards their disposal, and a survival of like 12 points for themselves. The number 3 position goes to the team S2G with a 7 kill factor for themselves as well. But with that, the MVP of the match, who is it going to be? And moving straight up towards the MVP of the match, we are definitely going to see Lyra at GX as the MVP. 9 kills, 1 bonus skill, and 822 damage over towards the player. So somewhere in that area, one of the kill was like stolen from someone, but still the 9 kill factor, like a solo player doing that for the whole team. Not only that, but getting the winner chicken dinner with the on top of that is just amazing, I'd say. But with that, the full and fourth and final match of like today has been concluded. We will be going on for like away for tomorrow until the tomorrow time, because not only like the 4 matches have been determined, this was the fourth match, it has been concluded. So make sure you like the stream, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, because the fourth match, the final match of today, has also been concluded. Once again, we will be giving our goodbyes as well. But before we do, if you did like the commentary, if you did like the casting, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram as well, which is going to be Torix_1. The links are given in towards the description as well. Follow the team Liquid 5 eSports on Instagram as well, because the results are going to be posted over towards their side, over towards their like what is it called, on Instagram as well. So if you want to know the location, if you want to know the results for today's matches, on what the post 4 matches results are, what the post 1 post 2 matches results are, make sure you guys go and follow them on Instagram, because the results are going to be posted over there. And if you can't find them, make sure you find me, and I will guide them, I will guide you towards their like channel as well. So until then, we will be given our short goodbye for tonight. See you tomorrow, and at the same time, same place, with your same caster. Until the next time, guys, take care, peace out, Allah Hafiz.